Have you ever wondered what makes Zoro from One Piece such an iconic character? It's not just his incredible swordsmanship, but a much deeper quality, his unwavering loyalty. Imagine a friend so devoted that he is willing to sacrifice everything for the well-being of others. This is exactly what Zoro represents, and his loyalty powerfully reminds us of Jesus' words in John 15 verse 13, "Greater love has no one than he who lays down his life for his friends." Want to know more about how Zoro's story mirrors this and other biblical lessons? Discover how an anime character can teach us so much about friendship, sacrifice, and faithfulness in the light of Scripture. Zoro is one of the main characters in the anime and manga One Piece, created by Eiichiro Oda. He is an extremely skilled swordsman and one of the first members to join the Straw Hat Pirates crew, led by Monkey D. Luffy. Zoro is known for his ambition to become the world's greatest swordsman and for his unique three-sword fighting technique known as Santoryu. He is loyal, determined, and often serves as the crew's second-in-command. In addition to his combat skills, Zoro is famous for his strong sense of direction, or lack thereof, and his dry humor. Zoro, one of the most iconic characters in One Piece, stands out for his unshakable loyalty. His devotion to Captain Luffy and his crewmates is a central aspect of his personality and can be richly explored in light of Scripture. Zoro's loyalty is evidenced in several situations throughout the series. A notable example is his willingness to sacrifice himself for the well-being of Luffy and the crew. In the Thriller Bark Saga, Zoro demonstrates this loyalty supremely by accepting all of Luffy's pain and fatigue after his battle with the villain Kuma. This moment is especially significant as it comes at a critical point in the story. After an exhausting fight against the powerful Shichibukai Bartholomew Kuma, Luffy is completely exhausted and on the verge of death. Kuma, recognizing Luffy's determination, decides to test his companion's loyalty. He offers a deal: spare Luffy's life in exchange for transferring all his pain and suffering to someone else. Zoro, without hesitation, volunteers to carry this burden. He knows that accepting this pain could very well mean his own death, but his loyalty to his captain and the Straw Hat crew is stronger than his instinct for self-preservation. When Sanji tries to sacrifice himself in his place, Zoro incapacitates him, showing that he will not allow anyone else to suffer for something he can carry. This act of sacrifice immediately recalls Jesus' words in John 15 verse 13, "Greater love has no one than he who lays down his life for his friends." Zoro, by absorbing all of Luffy's suffering, exemplifies this supreme form of love and loyalty. His action is not just a demonstration of physical strength, but a testament to his unwavering dedication to those he considers family. At the end of the pain transfer, Zoro remains standing, covered in blood, but completely silent about what happened. When Sanji finds him and asks what happened, Zoro only responds, "Nothing happened." This laconic response further underlines the depth of his sacrifice and his humility, as he does not seek recognition for his heroic action. This iconic moment not only highlights Zoro's physical and mental strength, but also his willingness to put the well-being of his friends above all else, even his own life. It is a powerful testimony to how true loyalty and brotherly love can manifest itself in selfless and courageous actions, reflecting Scripture's teachings about sacrifice and unconditional love. This passage highlights the depth of brotherly love and sacrifice. Zoro, in absorbing Luffy's suffering, exemplifies this supreme form of love and loyalty. His action is not just a demonstration of physical strength, but a testament to his unwavering dedication to those he considers family. Zoro's act of voluntarily accepting all of Luffy's pain and exhaustion goes beyond the courage and duty of a crew member. He is willing to sacrifice his own life to protect his captain and his companions, reflecting a level of loyalty and love that is rarely seen. This sacrifice evokes the powerful message of John 15 verse 13, "Greater love has no one than he who lays down his life for his friends." By accepting Luffy's suffering, Zoro not only preserves his captain's life, but also ensures the continuity and safety of the Straw Hat crew. His decision to endure extreme pain without hesitation shows a deep understanding of what it means to love and be loyal. He does not seek recognition or praise for his actions. Instead, he performs this sacrifice in silence, telling Sanji, who meets him later, that nothing happened. This moment reveals the true essence of Zoro's character. His strength lies not only in his skills as a swordsman, but in the depth of his commitment to those he loves. He sees the crew as his family, and his act of absorbing Luffy's suffering is a clear reflection of this. Just as Jesus highlighted the supreme value of laying down one's life for one's friends, Zoro demonstrates that true loyalty involves sacrifice and unconditional love. This action by Zoro serves as a powerful reminder that true strength comes from the heart, from the ability to love and protect those who are important to us, even if it means facing pain and adversity. In light of Scripture, Zoro's loyalty inspires us to reflect on our own lives and the way we treat those we consider friends and family, encouraging us to cultivate a love that manifests itself in acts of sacrifice and unwavering dedication. Zoro's loyalty also reflects the principles found in Proverbs 17 verse 17, "A friend loves at all times, he is a brother in adversity." Zoro not only loves his crewmates in the good times, but remains steadfast by their side in times of greatest danger and adversity. Zoro's relationship with his crewmates goes beyond ordinary camaraderie, is marked by a depth of commitment and sacrifice that makes him a true brother in adversity. This principle is exemplified in numerous situations throughout the series. From his first days with the Straw Hats, Zoro demonstrated that his loyalty does not waver in the face of challenges. When the Straw Hats face formidable enemies, Zoro is always the first to put himself on the front lines, willing to protect his friends at any cost. During the thriller Bark Saga, Bark's decision to absorb Luffy's pain and fatigue is not an isolated act, but rather an extreme manifestation of his constant willingness to put the crew's safety and well-being above his own needs. This action is the embodiment of Proverbs 17 verse 17, where the true value of a friend is revealed in adversity. Another clear example occurs during the Arlong Park Saga, where Zoro, seriously injured, still stands up to fight alongside his companions against the tyrant Arlong. His determination to fight despite his wounds shows that he views his mission to protect his friends as something sacred. He never hesitates to face mortal danger, proving that his loyalty is not merely declared, but lived through concrete actions. Zoro's consistency in supporting his friends in their most difficult times is what defines him as a brother in adversity. His loyalty is a commitment that transcends temporary circumstances, demonstrating that he stands by his friends not only in times of joy, but also in times of pain and despair. This ability to stand firm by his companions during difficulties underlines the depth of his character and the sincerity of his brotherly love. Proverbs 17 verse 17 teaches us that true friendship is tested in adversity, and Zoro exemplifies this principle through his life. His unwavering loyalty is a model for how we should treat those we love, standing by them not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. Zoro's actions remind us that true loyalty manifests itself in times of crisis, when our words of love turn into acts of sacrifice and unconditional support. Through his actions, Zoro inspires us to cultivate a loyalty that manifests itself in concrete acts of love and sacrifice, reflecting the essence of Scripture and encouraging us to be true friends and brothers in adversity. The Bible also teaches us about the importance of faithfulness through Paul's words in 1 Corinthians 4 verse 2, "Now furthermore, what is required of stewards is that each one of them be found faithful." Zoro, as the swordsman of the Straw Hat crew, is a clear example of this loyalty. He fulfills his role with dedication and zeal, always putting the well-being of his friends above his own ambitions. Zoro's loyalty, therefore, is a powerful lesson in the value of friendship, sacrifice, and fidelity. His actions remind us that true loyalty involves commitment and courage to face adversity for the sake of those we love. In light of Scripture, Zoro inspires us to cultivate these qualities in our own lives, being loyal friends and companions, ready to sacrifice and serve, thus reflecting the love and faithfulness that God calls us to demonstrate. If you like the content and want to help us continue, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment or suggestion about a book, film, series, anime that you want to see analyzed on the channel.